Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Number 9 makes his big league debut right after this. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Glasnow, good young-looking pitcher. 94 to 95 miles an hour with a fastball, hard-breaking ball slider, and a straight changeup. If he's on early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of swings and misses on that hard slider. If he brings his A game, he could be really tough to beat.
Standing in, Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Duffy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Paul Hamels will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
This pitch is popped up. Franco waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, man, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Realmuto is over to take a look. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Changeup in for a strike. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pham moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
JT Realmuto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
The 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Goes in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get on out to the 370 sign now. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kiermaier looks up, and it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Maikel Franco. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. McCutchen playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. He's set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, back in standing. 3 runs already home here. Drives it the other way to deep right. Pham going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So here's C.J. Cron now. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And there's one away.
time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Andrew McCutchen. You want to reach superstar status, you finish high in MVP races, you hit homers in the gaps, and you have a way of playing Gold Glove defense, and that's what Andrew has done pretty much his entire career.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bowers has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Pingree will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He popped out in his first trip.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, he catches it a grain low, we got action.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Pham is there. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 4.
And leading off for the Rays,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the knees, strike 1. Previously against Cole Hamels, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sucre, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hamels into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Popped straight up, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto as we begin the top of the 4th.
JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AD.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Strike called, now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. Left center, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. Here's the first pitch to him. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. misses 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham has a play. And that's the third out. Phillies strand one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So stepping in, Daniel Robertson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy.
As he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield.
Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, C.J. Cron. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Called strike two with the letters, 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hamels peers in. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kiermaier looks up. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight on the Gulf Coast. It's the Phillies 5, the Rays nothing. Now batting, Tommy Pham. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 0-1. Popped him up. Hoskins is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jake Bauers. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, number 1. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning, and it remains a 5-0 ball game. Jose De Leon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He blew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box now, J.T. Realmuto as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he's into third safely. So the Phils have him at the corners now with nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pham is there. Let's see if they try it. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier giving chase. 2 gone. Digging in, Scott Kingery. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Realmuto at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Pham on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Segura has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 0-1 pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. The runner scores from second, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So striding in, Jesus Sucre looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still 8-0. In now, Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Robertson is there. 1 away. And now it will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right hand. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Pham will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Matt Chapman.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 9, the Rays nothing. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Too high, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Matt Duffy.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
No hits to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Robertson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, C.J.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. C.J. Cron becomes out number 2 this inning.
Tommy Pham.
Hamels comes set. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays strand just the 1. They're down. Into the box, Michael.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman number 7, Michael Bronco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Robertson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown 9 as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come to the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch outside the throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. McCutchen, the runner at second with one away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. One out and a runner on second base. Just got a piece up the line. The 2-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kingery is retired, 2 down now. Gene Segura standing in. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Chaz Roan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chaz Roan. Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Digging in once again, Jake Bauers. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long. So striding forward now, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 11-0. Nighttime here in the Tampa-St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Digging in, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 17.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that will drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Pham going back on it to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, catcher.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Sucre starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A pause and the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He swings and grounds it to short and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's down to third. Franco has it. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Mitch Waldick will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Now playing third base, number
The plate now is the designated hitter, C.J. Cron. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The batter, number 44.
Trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. So tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Paul Hamels notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, Gene Segura launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Phillies past the Rays 12-2. With the victory, it brought their win streak to 13. The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. The Nationals totaled 13 hits as a team as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 2-1. The Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 2-1. The Cubs combined to allow only 4 hits as they pulverized the Braves 7-1. The St. Louis Cardinals got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-2. The Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-6. The Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-0. The Boston Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-2. The Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-4. The New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-6. The Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Angels 2-1. The Minnesota Twins snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-2. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-1. The Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.